Men are so simple they believe beauty is truth. Machiavelli. The air hangs heavy, a single lamp casting jagged shadows on a cracked wall. His hand trembles, clutching the desk's edge, as her laughter echoes from the next room, a sound he once called love. Every man knows this myth. Her smile will save him, her warmth will make him whole. Society sells it, movies, songs, the lie of ride or die. But history buries the fool who believes it, his potential burned to ash. No one warns you, not your mother, not your friends, not the world growing rich on your delusion. They watch you walk into the fire, calling it destiny. Machiavelli saw the truth. He wrote for rulers, not lovers, men who guard their souls. Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, he said. Her curves, her charm, her staged softness. They disarm you. You see what she wants you to see, not what she is. The wise man looks past the mask, her habits, her discipline, her truth when the spotlight fades. Most men don't. They worship the illusion, blind to the fire she holds. When it burns, they're left holding regret. This is your war, the myth of her versus the mirror of you. The myth says she's your purpose, your salvation. The truth says she either sharpens your edge or drags you into chaos. There's no neutral ground, no, she's trying. She's either a mirror reflecting your strength or a fire consuming it. The choice is yours, but it's brutal. It demands you see her shadow, her reality, her power to destroy. Most men flinch. They'd rather burn than face the cold truth staring back. Here on dark Psyphoria, we don't turn away. We stare into the pain and what hides behind it. This isn't about vengeance, it's about survival, about waking up before your legacy lies dead at her feet. The fire she wields isn't always cruel. Sometimes it's just her nature, and you were too weak to see it. Will you keep chasing her illusion, or will you claim your sovereignty? The mirror waits. Subscribe to Dark Psyphoria, not for hype, but for the voice you've silenced too long, your own. The myth begins with heat. Her eyes meet yours, warm, promising eternity. You feel seen, alive, complete. But the silence wasn't soft. It was surgical. Beneath her glow, she was calculating, not your partner, but your chain. Machiavelli warned, he who seeks to deceive will always find someone who allows himself to be deceived. You didn't see it? You called it love. That's the first scar. Let's dissect it. Biologically, psychologically, spiritually. Biologically, you're built to chase her. Her beauty floods your brain with dopamine, a high you mistake for fate. Your body screams, she's the one. But it's just instinct, not truth. Psychologically, you're trained to please. Society drills into men that softness is strength, that compromise is devotion. You bend, thinking it's noble, while she tests your spine. Spiritually, the myth cuts deepest. You make her your god, your center. But no woman can bear that burden. She either aligns with your mission or becomes its silent saboteur. Have you ever mistaken obedience for intimacy? The fire is the symbol here, her allure, her chaos, her power to consume. You see it in her gaze, feel it in her touch. But fire doesn't always roar. A destructive woman doesn't need to shout. She distracts. She erodes your purpose by demanding you justify it. She calls your discipline cold, your vision selfish. Before you realize it, you've traded your throne for her comfort. Schopenhauer saw it. All truth passes through 3 stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as self-evident. Your strength is mocked until you surrender it. The first truth burns. There are only 2 kinds of women, beneficial or destructive. No complicated, no she's growing. She either multiplies your clarity or drains it, slowly, completely. Most women today master the art of seeming beneficial while living parasitically. They praise your ambition but pull you off course. They smile while poisoning your focus. And you, if you're not sovereign, call it connection. The mirror shows the truth. You're not her king, you're her pawn. The second truth cuts deeper. Never choose a woman who disrespects your authority. If she challenges your leadership without wisdom, walk. If she sees your strength as a threat, leave. She's a storm masked as sunshine. Machiavelli knew, men are so simple and so much inclined to obey immediate needs that a deceiver will never lack victims for his deceptions. You think you can negotiate respect, fix her with patience. You can't. Once you hand her your power, dressed in words like partnership, it's gone. A woman tests your standards to find your spine. If it bends, she resents you. She won't leave. She'll stay just long enough to ruin you, then whisper, "You changed." No, you collapsed, and she watched. Did she change, or just stop pretending? The third truth is stillness. Watch her when the thrill fades. Any woman can shine when entertained, but what happens in boredom? Does she create peace or ignite chaos to feel alive? The clock ticks in a silent house, her fingers drumming restlessly, eyes darting to her phone, seeking a spark to burn the stillness she hates. A woman who needs drama will torch your future when life demands focus. Her restlessness isn't harmless, it's sabotage. And her past? It's your future. The woman who betrayed before you isn't reborn with you. She's perfecting her craft. The promise given was a necessity of the past, Machiavelli wrote. Ignore her patterns and you're next. Suspense builds as the myth crumbles. What felt like love was control. What seemed like connection was dependence. The fire you chased wasn't warmth. It was a warning. Most men ignore it, believing they're the exception. You think your love is different. Your patience will change her. Schopenhauer's warning echoes. The life of man is of no greater duration than the breath of his nostrils. Every moment you spend reforming her steals from your legacy. You're not her savior. You're her next chapter, unless you draw the line. The power of non-reaction is your rebellion. Step back, disappear. Step into the cold hallway, door clicking shut, holding your breath too long. Watch. Does she hold your values in your absence, or does she seek validation elsewhere? This isn't a game. It's a mirror. Her truth reveals itself when the spotlight fades. Most men fear this test. They'd rather orbit her chaos than face their own emptiness. But stillness is dominance. Not over her, but over yourself. The fire isn't hers anymore, it's yours. The final turn is brutal. If she doesn't fear losing you, she'll never value you. A woman who believes you'll stay, no matter her disrespect, will despise you. Why? Because what costs nothing is worth nothing. Machiavelli's wisdom holds, it is far safer to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Not cruelty, but consequence. If she can rattle you with tears or seduce you into submission, you're not her leader. You're her project. The fire she wields isn't passion, it's containment. The mirror shows you've been kneeling, not ruling. For the man already trapped, the wound reopens. You hear this and think, it's too late. It's not. But it will cost you comfort, pride, years you'll never reclaim. Staying costs more. The wrong woman will drain you, and when you're empty, she'll leave anyway. Nature has no sympathy for a man who refuses to lead himself. You taught her not to fear losing you. That ends now. The wound returns raw and clear. You didn't lose her. You lost the man you became to keep her. The fire you chased wasn't love. It was your own betrayal. But the mirror reflects truth now. You're not here to orbit her emotions or beg for her loyalty. You're here to build. The woman you choose either fortifies your legacy or lays bricks for your downfall while smiling in your arms. Clarity burns brighter than her illusion ever could. The masculine arc is forged from chasing validation to wielding internal gravity. You don't rise by being lucky with women. You rise by being ruthless with your standards. The world will call you cold, harsh, toxic. Let them. The man who stands alone with peace is richer than the one trapped in chaos, disguised as love. Schopenhauer's truth cuts. The life of man is of no greater duration than the breath of his nostrils. What's the cost of staying chained to her fire? Test her. Step into the cold hallway, door clicking shut, and hold your breath too long. See who she becomes when you're not watching. If she guards your values without reward, she's rare. If she drifts, she was never yours. The mirror reveals you too, the part addicted to chaos, to approval. That part must die. Only then will a queen follow a king. She didn't ruin you, she revealed you. The fire is yours now. Kindle it for your purpose, not her pleasure. If this truth shook something awake in you, share it. Not for the algorithm, but for the soul still asleep. Comment right away. I'm ready. If you've started changing the game and mastering it right now. Picture you at dawn, standing tall, no longer trembling. The horizon is sharp, your purpose sharper. The fire you carry isn't hers, it's your own, steady, unyielding. You're not chasing her light, you've become it. This is dark Psyphoria, where the illusion ends, and something ancient begins. Thank you for watching. Walk your path with quiet strength.